So you're moving to Houston, Texas, and you have heard all about Sugarland, Texas, and you think that that is the perfect spot for you. Well, in this video, I'm actually going to be bringing up the map and I'm going to be discussing everything you need to know about Sugarland. And I will also discuss a couple areas that are just to the north, just out to the west, and a little bit to the south that you probably have never heard about that really could ring a bell. So we'll be discussing all things Sugarland, what you need to know before moving there, or is it actually the right spot for you? So everything you need to know about Sugarland is coming up next. What's up, everybody? This is Jackson Wilkey with the Real Agent Now, right here in Houston, Texas. This is your first time to this channel. You want to learn everything about what it's like to work, eat, sleep, live, play, and what it's like in Sugarland. Make sure you tap that subscribe button and you click the little bell so you're notified every time we do a new video. We're getting so many reach outs, phone calls, emails every single day, and we absolutely love it. And well, the real estate market here is going crazy, so it's good to reach out early. The only way we can do that is you got to reach out and give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email. Days, nights, weekends, we got your back when moving to Houston, Texas. So Sugarland was actually an area when we moved here, it was not even on our radar until I started vlogging down there and going down there a bunch and kind of seeing it firsthand. I was shocked. It is one of the coolest areas. I would love to live down there. And if some of you who have followed me know that I love Galveston, I love being close to the ocean. And so, you know, kind of being down on that southwest corner definitely gets you closer to that compared to Katy, which is up to the north, or the Woodlands. A lot of people love the Woodlands, but it's 2+ hours away. So maybe you're working down south, you know, the plants, whatever it is. Sugarland is an incredible area that is just to the southwest of Houston, and it provides some of the top school districts in Houston, and it's one of the fastest growing suburbs in the entire United States. So stop listening to me. Let's jump over to the screen, and I'm going to bring it up here. I'm right over the center of Sugarland, and so when you think of Sugarland, you're looking at it on the map, and it's right here. This is something you need to know too. How it says 69. You will hear it referred to as from people here, and it's painted on the freeways as the 59. They changed it to the 69, but so it's the 59, 69. One thing that I love about Sugarland is that you will see way more water, a lot of trees. I love that. I come from the Northwest, and to me, seeing trees, seeing water, fishing, hiking, all that stuff is what I love. So that's what blew me away about Sugarland. So a big reason of it, you have the Brazos River right here. So this carves all the way through here, and then you have all of this water. So a lot of really cool like lake living. So Sugarland, when we vlogged it, and if you haven't, watch this video first and then go watch the Sugarland full vlog tour where we actually go through a lot of these. But as you can see, all of these different neighborhoods and master plan communities, there's way too many to even talk about, but I will just go through a few of the top ones. But this is kind of your Sugarland town square. So there is really cool shopping right here. There's a little fountain downtown with a big stage, and there's a lot of live music going on right here. So there is like plenty of shopping and stuff right here. But people are always like, well, is that really it? You know, when it comes to shopping, what if I want to live, you know, down south in these areas? No, we actually drove it in the video and showed you, but this is University Boulevard. This is one of the main roads. The whole time you're on this is nothing but shops, restaurants, bars for miles and miles. And I wonder if I show you the yeah, it's not really showing it. Anyways, University Boulevard, it's going to bring you into the Riverstone. This is one of the master plan communities that we actually went into. You're going to have huge water parks, slides, golf courses, tennis courts. Really, really cool master plan community. And that is going to bring you kind of one of the farthest to the southeast of Sugarland before we actually talk about one that's farther east. In here, it's all great schools or great living and great schools. Again, these are some of the top ranked, which is why we're seeing probably some of the most diversity in Sugarland too, if that's a thing for you as well. And so what I wanted to talk about real quick is I zoom out. You have Sugarland here. That Riverstone was right down in here. Incredible. Like, that's one of my favorites, definitely. And the cool thing is about that, right around the corner, there was acreage estates. So you could get like 1 acre, 2 acres. You could get like that 700,000 or 7,000 square foot, 8,000 square foot home. Some of them weren't that big, but you can, and you're going to be able to stretch the dollar a lot more down in this Sugarland area than maybe the Woodlands per se. So, maybe like $1 million, you could get into like 2.5 acres with the giant pool, sport park or sport courts, giant homes, and they're really new. A lot of them are newly built. So that's in this area right here. It was really cool to see where this Fort Bend Parkway toll road right here dead ends. This is Sienna Plantation. So a lot of people are commenting about that and hearing about it. It's really nice. This is another super nice area. And it's just kind of outside of Sugarland. I don't think it's technically in it, but that's going to be this whole, you can see it, Sienna. That's one of the top master plan communities in all of Houston. So if you've heard that, it's right here where the Fort Bend Tollway. And again, you got all this national, or like greenery and rivers, and it's just really pretty. You're going to find hiking trails and fishing and all that stuff everywhere you want in these areas. So a couple of the other spots I wanted to make you aware of that I thought were really cool and surprised me. One of them is New Territory. And the other thing I want to talk about is people are starting to stretch out from Sugarland to like the Richmond area. In this New Territory, this is a killer master plan community. All these in here, I keep saying that you're going to have so many amenities at all these, and you can kind of jump to all of them and use them. But New Territory is just one of the ones that's up and coming, really nice. And this is where like you still kind of get the benefit of the Sugarland Town Center and living in Sugarland, but stretching the dollar is going this way towards the Richmond, Rosenberg areas. But if you want to stay a little bit closer in, here is what I want to start talking about. So Sugarland's here. The ones to the north, Aliana right here. This is one of the better master plan communities. In fact, it's ranked nationally. So this is one where there's a lot of new construction coming in, a lot of really cool stuff, and you have all these lakes and stuff around here. I'll hit the map because I'll just show you, how green it is. It's really cool. So if you want Aliana, that's a little bit closer to the Katy area, is right in here. So Sugarland as a whole here, the town center, you have, Riverstone. These are all master plan communities. It really now starts coming down to what the actual neighborhood feels like, maybe the different amenities, maybe it's golf, maybe, it's the school district, but you will know that, Aliana, New Territory, Sugarland, Riverstone, Sienna Plantation, those are some of your top ones. The thing about Sugarland too, though, you got to notice is like, if you type in Sugarland, Texas, it goes so far north that it can kind of throw you off, because it's going to start heading up into here. So Missouri City is just a little bit more affordable. It's closer to the Beltway. But this whole area right here is going to be 100% different living than it is down in here. This is going to be very community. There's a lot. This is the tollway right here, the Sam Houston. So this is all your shops and the industrial districts and stuff. So getting down away from that, especially for me with the kiddos and stuff, is really important. So Sugarland is right down here, and it really puts you close. Again, if you're working we have a lot of people reach out and they want, working at the energy corridor. Here's that town park. If you can see that fountain over there, that's what I was talking about. And then right behind it's the stage. They do all the music. But if you're working energy corridor or Katy or any of those areas, this is a great spot. And a lot of people are wanting to live here because they don't want to be up in the Katy area. And they like, to me, I thought this whole Sugarland area, a lot more trees, a lot more nature, a lot lot than it was out in Katy. My personal thing, Cinco Ranch is probably the most talked about, most common master plan community, and probably the biggest master plan community. One of them, anyways, in Houston, Texas. It's amazing. There's really nothing wrong with it. Again, it's just a personal feel for me. But so this whole Sugarland area and some of these master plan communities that kind of surround this area are going to give you incredible living, really close to downtown Houston. And now, like I said, you're a straight shot on the 6 down here to Galveston. So that's really Sugarland in a whole. Obviously, that's very quick. But the thing I need you guys to know is that looking at Sugar Land, looking at Katy, looking at Woodlands on paper or reading it on a blog, you will really have no idea what it's like to live there. It's more of a feeling thing. And so when I'm telling you these things, that's my feelings. And that's what you'll go through, because you may see on paper that Katy has everything you want, just like it did for us. And then me and my wife drove through there and you're like, man, it just, something about it, it just doesn't do it for us, right? So that's what we've specialized in. Me, Joe, my business partner, who's in all these videos, is like, we sit you down, we get on a Zoom call, we pull up the map. You're going to tell us your lifestyles. You're going to tell us what you got to be here for. And then we can start thinking of some of these incredible areas you've never heard of, you've never seen, that put you closer to where you need to be, or that give you a better lifestyle. And then when you get here, we tour you through a couple of those and you'll feel it. You'll get through them, you'll feel it. But the only way that we can get you to that point is you got to reach out. We absolutely love it. You got to give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email, days, nights, weekends. We got your back when moving to Houston, Texas. And until the next video, guys, we'll catch you later.